Hello fellow YouTubers, it's TannyT2009, ready for another installment of my Bachmann Thomas projects. So in my last project, I made a custom of Timothy the Ghost Train here, and now I've got the full Mega Hedgehog X trio. This is Roger, if you don't know. And what am I gonna do today? Well, guess what I got? I went down to Model Train stuff. Actually, I've ordered stuff there, and these came today. I just opened them up recently. And let me tell you what they are. So what I got is, I have another Bachmann Thomas. I've also got 2 Bachmann milk tankers, as well as 2 of the troublesome trucks with this type of face that I love. So I bought 2 of each, so that's quite a haul here. But we're not going to talk about the rolling stock just yet. That'll be for another video. What I am going to do is talk about this Bachmann Thomas. And so, I will be making a Bachmann Stepney, the Bluebell engine. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here, folks. We are going to be making Stepney. Stepney is an amazing character. His favorite catchphrase is "Bluebells forever." And Stepney was a pretty amazing character. So, Rainboy17 loved Stepney so much. He's his favorite character. So, I want to say thank you, Tails and Jackson Productions, for giving me the idea to make a Bachmann Stepney using Thomas the Tank Engine. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so now that Thomas here, that we're going to be making Stepney, is out of the box, let me explain what I'm going to do. Alright, so what we're going to do is, we're going to remove Thomas's face, then we're going to paint Stepney his color. I don't know what that color is named. But we're also going to give him green stripes. We're going to try and paint Stepney on here. I don't know if we can. And then we're going to paint the number 55 here. We're going to give him silver buffers and red side rods. So, before we actually paint Stepney here and remove the face off of Thomas here, let's see if this engine works. Yep, he works. So now, let's begin. Oh man, let me tell you, removing that face was not as easy as pie. This took like about a few minutes to complete, because I was originally using this screwdriver, but it was going pretty slow, so I had to pry them off with this bad boy here. But it is a success. Now we've got Thomas's face removed. And what I've done here is I put air dry clay here, just to make Stepney's box here more accurate. Like his side tanks, I mean. So now, let's paint Stepney. Alright, so this is the color that we're going to be painting Stepney. Now, I don't know if there's a name for this sort of color, but it's Stepney's main color. It's sort of beige and yellow, but if Trainboy17 or any of you know what color this is, do you think you could tell me in the comments? So let's get started. Alright, so while I'm painting Stepney here, I thought I'd talk about a few things that I have planned for the future. So I'm going to be taking a break from buying Thomas Wood engines at the moment. And let me tell you why. I do plan to get more model trains in the future. Like next week, I thought about buying a Bachmann diesel for my Dodge project that's going to be coming up. But I'm debating if I should do him first or the CGI Bachmann Thomas. Because I am going to get another Thomas like this one, but put a wooden railway CGI face on it. And I thought I'd do some other things as well. To go with Dodge, I thought about making Splatter as well. They're both twins if you've seen Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And And those are some models I want to make in the future. But let me give you some other model train ideas I have in mind. So I'm thinking of doing Eagle, James's brother. Some of you suggested Eagle. Actually, the E2 family was the first one to suggest Eagle. But I got another comment to make Eagle, as well as Liz. But I already have made Bachmann Liz. If you want to see that, look up Bachmann Liz project. And that's the video I made of making Liz. Anyways, let me see what else. That person who suggested Eagle and Liz also asked me if I could make Scary, Dread, Freedom. Now, those are some models I'm debating on, which I don't know if I might actually do them. Sorry about that. Anyways, there are other Bachmann trains I want to purchase besides making a CGI Thomas, a Splatter and Dodge, and Eagle. So what I thought about also doing was getting another Rosie to make the Marklin engine, which was a suggestion for Train Boy 17. On that note, he also suggested that I make die-cast engines in Liam, who's Take Engine 99-2020. Those are some customs that I would like to make soon. I just don't know if I'm wondering if I should. But anyways, the model trains I want to purchase next are Gordon, the big engine, Henry, the green engine, Mavis, the Corey diesel, Grumpy Diesel to be my original diesel. I've also wanted to buy Donald Douglas, the official Bachmann Duck, and I'm debating if I should buy Oliver and Toad. Those are some engines I don't know if I might also buy besides Eagle, but those are some customs. And I've already explained that I thought about making a Bachmann Hero using Gordon, if you guys like that idea, which I don't know if you might, but that's okay. So, Stepney's first coat is looking pretty good. I'm not going to paint the second coat on camera because that's going to waste part of the video and make it too long. I try to make these as short as I can, but here's Stepney's first coat. We'll come back when I've painted the second coat, and we'll also paint the wheels off camera too, so BRB. So now with the second coat applied, and the wheels being in the process of being painted, now before we paint Stepney's green stripes, we're actually gonna paint his cab bunker black. We're gonna paint the windows black, and we're gonna touch up the smokestack. Or the smoke box, I mean. So, while I'm painting these parts, I thought I'd talk about some more things here. So, if you can see right here, I have a take-along Toby. Why? It's because, let me explain. So, one day I came home from school and Mom gave me some take-along engines that she got from the thrift shop, or the flea market, whatever you want to call it. And I actually quite like these items. I've also got a take-along Thomas, a take-along Percy, a Lights and Sounds Gordon with no tender. I don't know if that's right. It's just a Gordon with a lamp on the front of the locomotive. I also got a new take-along Terrence. And I do have a Take and Play Paxton in there as well. And that Paxton is being painted into something else. That Take and Play Paxton is being made into Dodge from Magic Railroad. And for those of you wondering, no, I'm not going to get a new Paxton to replace the one I'm making into Dodge. Let me explain why. For me collecting take-along engines now, I'm only collecting engines from the Classic series, Seasons 1 through 7, and Magic Railroad. So if you guys want to suggest me to buy a take along engine or make a custom, suggest a character from seasons 1 through 7 or Magic Railroad. If you suggest that I make season 8 characters and CGI characters, those won't count because I do not like the Sharon Miller era and I'm not a huge fan of the CGI series. I just prefer seasons 1 through 7. Those are pretty amazing in my opinion. And that's what we should grow up with. Like, that oozes charm even though the characters don't move their eyes or mouths. I mean, they move their eyes and that's it. They can't move their mouths when they talk. But I like seasons 1 through 7 nonetheless. Or the classic series, I call it. And you can also suggest that I make OC characters. Like, I have a take-along Liz here, but I don't have her face yet. I'm going to print it soon. But you can suggest your OC character, whether it be another OC or your own OC. So if you want to suggest an OC character, feel free to. And if you want to, you can even suggest a character from the Railway series. I don't have a problem with you suggesting Railway series characters. It could be Eagle, Alfred, Croven, Fred, Rickety. Whichever Railway series character you want me to suggest. If you want me to make a Railway series take along engine, which one do you want me to do? I will be making classic series engines, OCs, and CGI. Railway series characters, sorry. So those are your options there. So, now that these black parts are done, we'll come back when they're dry, and then we'll paint the stripes green.